It's been oh my, I almost just, it's been 2 weeks. It's been, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna sing the song. It's been, I'm not gonna do it. Mina the Hollower's out, and I quite want to play it. I've been hearing really, really good things. I liked Shovel Knight. Um, I played Shovel Knight, Plague Knight, and Spectre Knight. Uh, I did not ever play King Knight. Um, Mostly just because I had been kind of I did like the game, but it was a one time play for me. I played it once and I haven't ever circled back to it. And when I played it, King Knight wasn't out at the time. So when it came out, I was like, oh, maybe I should go back. But like I said, that game was kind of in the rear view for me at that point. Um, Maybe someday, maybe. Um, but I do like Shovel Knight. I thought it was a really nice take on Mega Man style game. Um, a platform, that is to say, platformer, but like a platformer where you get new abilities as with progression. Uh, Thought it was very fun. Characters are cool. The bosses are all great. Well, I shouldn't say they're all great, but the bosses are mostly great. And Mina the Hollower looks like they're finally out of the minds of making dozens of spin-offs of the Shovel Knight world, which uh, those I was definitely not interested in. I'm kind of interested. Like I said, I enjoyed Spectre Knight a lot. Um, uh, I enjoyed Spectre Knight a lot, and I think I would like King Knight if I played it. Um, but I can't say I was interested in like Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Is that the spin-off or is that the complete edition? I forget. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. Yeah, no, that's the complete edition. What's the spin-offs? Games. Shovel Knight Dig. Shovel Knight Dig, Shovel Knight Pocket Dungeon. We're not interested in to me. Not interesting to me. But Shovel Knight Showdown? What's that? I don't even know what the platform fighter. I think I've seen clips of that. Anyway, point is I wasn't that interested in like the expanded Shovel Knight universe, really. So I was kind of grateful, I guess. Grateful. I don't know. That's not the right word. Pleased. I was pleased to see that they were doing a new game, that's in a different style, because I like their development. I like their design. Sensibility, and I think doing a take on the Game Boy Color Zelda games, like Link's Awakening DX, I guess, and the Oracles is a really cool idea. Um, and like I said, I've just been hearing great things. I fear it may be a little long. For me to stream it. Although it's probably not longer than this game. So maybe Maybe I could stream it. Maybe I shouldn't let that discourage me. I'm sorry, I'm tweeting. Yeah, so Mina the Hollower's a fun one. I've been thinking about what games I want to stream next. I don't think I'm super close to finishing Ghost Trick because I've just been so busy lately. It's been 2 weeks since I played this game. Oh, let me switch to the right scene. Oh, and I need to turn my damn controller on. Holy volume. Also, yeah, probably no warm-up today, just because I want to get into it. I think that's partly why I haven't finished the game yet, is because I'm streaming for 2 hours and half of, a quarter of that time is spent doing other stuff. But I do have a list of things I'd like to stream. I'm still planning a Little Nightmares 3 stream, and probably Reanimal as well. And then I've got a handful of little games I kind of want to play, but I don't know. I was thinking about Grime 2 streaming. I was thinking about Mina the Hollower streaming. Maybe Symphony of the Night? Because that's a, big Metroidvania, but I've never played it ever. Let's do it. Let's get in. It's been long enough. Enough time has passed. Chapter 10. There's 17 chapters, so maybe 3 more streams or something like that. Now that my assignment to stop the execution had ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. I'll say this, 100% guaranteed I will finish this game before I defend my dissertation. But that's pretty much why I have not been streaming very much. It's just because pretty big pretty big deal that's kept me pretty busy. I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. I'm also slowly rolling these out on YouTube. Detective Jowd's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know. I don't actually remember what that is. But that's okay. The game recaps itself pretty frequently, I think. Yeah, we've been here before. This time, and this is next to the chicken kitchen. This time Lynn isn't dead, but the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to clout my bessings just yet. Trick time. Already, huh? We can wave the flag. Yippee. Glad Lynn isn't dead, but what in the world is she doing? And again, do I really want to know? Well, she's not dead, but she's about to be. And also, clearly, there's someone dead right underneath her. Hey, what's up? Eek! What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but... Well, and how did it go? Was Detective Jowd still alive? He'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but... You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute, did you say but? I said ass. I told Lynn about my adventure at the prison, about that other murder, though I couldn't bring myself to tell her. Inspector, well, couldn't she hear you thinking about how you couldn't bring yourself to tell her? Inspector Cabanella arrested Detective Jowd? I can't believe it. Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe that wherever I go, someone is always dead. Either you or someone else. Sorry about that. So who is that lying on the floor there? Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister, the man who signed the order to carry out Detective Jowd's execution. I shot him. He was already dead when I got here, I mean. Shouldn't you have called for help in that case? I guess so. But I'm wanted, remember? For Moida? I was hoping we could save him without me getting caught. We, eh? Oh boy. Oy vey. Alright. Let's get him. So, my memory is that this is what's-her-name's husband. Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious. Could you rescue him now while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'll be faster to just see for yourself what really happened. Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then, to 4 minutes before his death. Rewind time. Does she get to come with me? 11:31, Minister's office. This guy really does look like he's got the Quercus Alba haircut.
Emma! Oh, excuse me. What? All right. I'll do as you say. Oh, this is terrible.
Okay, so we're gonna have at least 2 opportunities to visit other phone locations and hear what the other half of this conversation is.
Why doesn't she answer?
Because you're dead to her.
Bro.
Having an Ace Attorney breakdown. Oh, and a heart attack.
Medicine.
Unfortunate.
Gah.
He's got ants in the pants.
Water.
Poor guy. Why does he look kind of twewy?
Such a foolish man.
Oh, you woke up.
He's a contradiction.
Contra what now? Ace Attorney.
Objection! The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both.
I don't know. It looks like he could just have both of those things. This is just Advil that I leave on my desk. Just in case I need to abuse over-the-counter medicine. I don't know. To me, it looks like you could have had both of those things just now.
He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say, a pathetic man. And ugly. That's the more fitting word. I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? He can hear you, right? By the way, what's your name?
Quercus Alba. Just call me a seeker of truth.
Sidestepped that one, didn't he? Alright. Well, this shouldn't be very hard. Yeah, but we're gonna have to hear all of these conversations again. Okay, Emma, excuse me. Ah, what was her voice? I think it was just kind of sexy lady, right? Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister. This is the downside of playing the games weeks. It's probably been almost a month since I saw her, and I just have no... I should watch them when I upload the YouTube videos to remind myself what voices they have. Oh well.
Who is this? How did you get this number?
We have your daughter. Maybe she was British?
Who is this? Amelie's tutor?
Would a tutor call you at this hour?
No.
I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter.
What? My daughter? Is she all right? Tell me she's all right.
Hear for yourself. Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed!
What do you want? What are your demands?
I believe we already made our demand known the other day. These are our ideals, these are our demands. Get on the floor and put up your hands. We'll ball gag your mouth. Turn the safety off? Yeah. We'll ball gag your mouth, turn the safety off, pull the trigger and rock. Something like that. I haven't heard that song in ages.
Oh, so it was you.
And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out?
I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job. I would have done it without the oral. That's that. You didn't need to do the oral. That's why I'm so upset about the oral.
Yes, of course.
They should be contacting me with any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this oral.
We're very thorough. You do well to remember that. And of course it goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that.
Don't tell the police, is that it?
Exactly. All you have to do is your job.
All right, I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word.
Oops. When you see a sexy lady with blue skin performing a hostage kidnapping, you go in. I mean, we might as well, right? Most likely we're gonna have to go to both places at some point. Always rewind. We're in YMT. Apparently the police in this country aren't so easily fooled. I had no idea word of tonight's deal had leaked. Papa, help! I'm gonna be killed! I hate you, Mama! Luckily, I managed to arrange it so that the Justice Minister could hear her voice. But But what's taking the goods so long to arrive? I'm starting to get concerned. How are you holding the phone, like, by the receiver? Oh, fuck you. Come on. Can you move? Uh-oh. This woman doesn't show any signs of moving from that spot. She actually did for a while, but you didn't let me control it. And I can't use the telephone line either. It seems like I fell into a trap.
All women are like traps.
That's not the PC term. Sir.
Some are sweet traps, others are bitter. Don't you understand that?
Okay, anyway, I think I'd better rethink things here. Okay, she's not moving, but there is a lot of crap here. Very annoying because she did move. But... well, we just gotta... fast forward. You can't fast forward through the quirky character animations. Stay here. Alright, he's gonna get another phone call, or he's going to dial. He's gonna dial, but she won't pick up. Can I travel when they don't pick up? A kidnapping, eh? Once again, I'm not sure I know what the word means, but it's apparently the cause of the minister's attack.
Such a useless man.
Huh?
A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that?
Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. I better do something about the medicine. Let's examine it. This medicine stops the minister's attacks, eh? If I could, I'd spill them onto his desk right now, but unfortunately I can't even open the cap. It's childproof. Ghost rat! Hi, Sam. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Yo! How's your night? How's the ghost rats? We're trying to save a guy from having a heart attack. I hear working too hard can cause that.
What a shabby excuse for a man.
Huh?
He wears his important-looking uniform and sits working at his stately desk. But what does he have inside? Nothing. A miserable, shabby excuse for a man.
I think you've already said quite enough.
What's he talking about? I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person.
This minister doesn't accept the truth easily.
He's morally bankrupt.
Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. A wife who doesn't answer the phone? I think I know who that is.
A morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets.
You know, I thought of that quote too. He's giving Dracula. All's well here, hope I'm well too. I am. I've been really busy, which is why I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. And every single time I've said that, I almost do the Bare Naked Ladies song. But I've been exercising great restraint. But yeah, I'm hanging in. I've just been busy with the dissertation and some family stuff. Not bad family stuff, just anniversaries and that kind of thing.
Why doesn't that man understand that?
By the way, I am in the market for a morally bankrupt wife. If you know anybody. Now I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. only he could at least drink some of this water. Everybody hydrate. Ghost Rick says, hydrate. Too bad he knocks this pitcher to the floor at the end of this 4 minutes.
Such a stupid man.
Huh?
Once water is spilled, there's no getting it back. And knowing this full well, why do people still spill water pitchers?
I don't know. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Alright, let's dial. It's no use. The line isn't working. It only works if the other party answers. God dang it. Okay. Can I make the flag get caught in the... I don't know. He's not having a good time. Now he's having the heart attack. And he's doing his little heart attack dance. Now he's fine. Now he's acting. Okay. Why doesn't she answer? Uh-oh, here it comes. His worry and anxiety have reached their peak. We know she's there. She's the Lucy Darling looking lady. I don't even think that's true. I think she just had big hair. But I think I gave her kind of a Did I give her a Lucy Darling voice? I don't know.
Such a disgraceful man.
Huh?
If no one lives his life in fits, if one lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple. Why doesn't he understand?
But there wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet, though. I can't give up. Okay, medicine. Now I can swing the sword. Swing the sword. Shit. Raise the arm. I've got to make some contrivance. Turn the hanging basket, of course. Rock the hanging basket. Shit. That didn't work at all. Oh, I can reach the curtain? Okay, I need to... There he goes. I have to go the whole way back. You got a pretty tight timer there. There just isn't enough time.
Such unparalleled cowardice this man has.
Before I get the medicine, I think I have to buy some time first. Guess I'd better rewind the clock again, see if I can pick up some other clues. Okay, hold on. It's like, kind of, it's red, it's big red hair. Yeah. Anyone else who's fun and new? Beauty is your name. Okay. Hey. Mods. Hi, throw away this guy's heart attack medicine. Why? Why doesn't she answer indeed? Okay, so we actually didn't have to go the whole way back, even though he said the whole way back. Okay. Alright, let's see. I don't know that this needs to be up. I'm gonna turn it just in case. But that's probably the thing. Close the curtain. Raise the arm. Oh, I didn't undo the thing. Turn the globe. I just gotta see what does what, you know? I just have to get this medicine to the minister, but there are only a few seconds left. It isn't enough time.
Such a short-sighted man.
Huh?
Happiness escapes us just as we're about to pull it in. We have to grab it while we can. Not only happiness, but dreams, love, and hope too.
Clearly, someone here is overly naive. Anyway, there isn't enough time to do anything in this state. I better rethink this from the beginning.
If only he could just get some of that water, he might feel a little better.
Did he just say something constructive? Okay. So it's telling me there's just not enough time over here. So instead of following the medicine... But if I don't go with the medicine... Let's just try this. Let's just see what happens if I don't go with the medicine. I know I can like change fate by just getting water. It's gonna knock the bottle away. I just don't know how I'll be able to get back over here. Okay, get the water now. Well, that didn't help at all. I'm a little perplexed because I can't dial the phone.
What a befitting room for this man. It looks stately, but it's filled with nothing but useless trash.
In the past, I can only use the line when it's being used to make a call, so I guess I better find another path. Can I do this? I can't reach the thing. I can't make him drink water. I know. I'm just trying shit, Rick. Yeah, there's no, I mean... The fact that it resets me to this point does suggest to me that I don't need to be further back in time. I'm gonna try just like maybe everything else is a red herring. That didn't do anything. That didn't do... Oh, it did, actually. I mean, I didn't. I really do not appreciate that I have to watch this every single time. Okay. I mean, I don't get the sense this is gonna help at all. Just sits there. Like, they're clearly saying, I need to get more time. I need more time. But the stuff I can interact with over here is so limited. All I can do is examine and dial. And none of that does anything. I'm assuming most of the stuff on the right is like red herrings, and there's a particular sequence that knocks that down. Surely if I keep dialing, someone will answer. That could work. Now that you mention it. Yeah, that's just not enough. Okay. Let me read these hints again. I mean, I don't think they're gonna help me, but to save the minister, I have to get him his medicine. But there just isn't enough time as things are. Before I get to... Okay, yeah. I mean, okay, so I'm not gonna go to the medicine. Can't use the phone lines. Understood. Maybe now I can use them. I examine the medicine and it says nothing. The records, the documents, don't do shit. The pitcher, he just talks about spilling the pitcher. So truly the only thing I can interact with is the flag. And am I gonna knock his hand away when he goes for the water? Okay. I feel like that might actually be right, and I just messed up the timing. It's like, because it's teetering there for a second. I think I did it just too early and then too late. So I just gotta wait again. Okay. You got the water. You got the water. Glug, glug, glug. There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing, apparently, but he looks far from recovered, unfortunately.
Such a wishy-washy man.
Huh?
He can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life.
Okay. At least now I bought some time to get his medicine to him. Okay. But, we do have something of a... Never seen anyone drink water the way this man just did. The water pitcher's completely empty.
He's an empty vessel of a man. An empty, withered man. Where is his oasis?
This guy's really starting to get on my nerves. Okay, he's gonna tell me something. The minister's fate has changed, but the situation still seems the same. I can't move anywhere now. Did I miss something? I think I saw a path just for a second while the minister was drinking the water. Maybe I should start over from the fucking beginning again. Christ almighty. Yeah, he lifts it up to the fan. And I guess from the fan I can maybe go through the wire? Now I need to hurriedly jump to this. And he holds it up to the sky. Ah, spin harder, of course, of course. I spin harder. That will... There, that should help. Now he's got some water. Changes his fate. Spin harder. Oh, of course, naturally. What a silly game. Okay, time for the next step. Now about this medicine bottle. If the minister's gonna make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. But how is a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? Guess I'll just have to use my head instead. Well, you see, obviously, I've done 444 tricks. That was really loud. That urn is a lot heavier than it looks. It's made out of some pretty thick iron. I wouldn't want to drop that on my foot, but I don't have feet, so I guess I don't have to worry. So I'm gonna try to make a ramp. I don't know if the swords do anything. Okay, I was right about the ramp, but opposite. I mean, I'm just gonna, for the sake of diligence. Oh wait, hold on. This might be fine, because now I have a little. This urn is pretty light. Once an urn is dropped, there's no getting it back. Guess I better think carefully about what to drop, what I drop, and when. So that one's light and that one's heavy. And obviously dropping the heavy one. So if I drop the light one first, no, hold on. If I drop the light one first, it'll be tilted the other way, but that one is square, so it's not gonna roll. It's going to launch? Or another idea, mayhaps I can knock over this melon. I don't believe I can knock over the melon. That doesn't do it. What are you telling me? This thing is pretty heavy. It's got a good swing to it. It's sharp enough to cut the medicine bottle in two, though. It's not long enough, is it?
Such a reckless man.
Huh.
Only cowards like to keep weapons around. What a truly dangerous thing to have around.
In any case, I bet I could use this sword somehow. You think? I have yet to find a... Oh, I can roll the globe. Well, that will help me if I do it the other way around, right? Yeah, okay. I think... I have an idea. Spin harder. Yeah. We got it. Okay. Turn it. Spin the globe. Now we make a little seesaw. Is that vase? Oh my god, I mean, I kind of just have to take a guess here. Yeah, okay. Lift. Pull. This is heavy, so it's gonna do a little launch thing here. Aha. Trick! Why can't I spin it now? Oh, I gotta spin this. Bonk. Good job, dude. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen.
My medicine!
That might be too much, man. There, the minister finally took 12 times the lethal dose of... I think maybe he even took too much medicine.
Such a greedy man.
Huh?
He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that?
I'll cut the guy some slack. There, see? Phew, that was a lot of work.
Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson.
Huh?
He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience.
I did it. I did it.
First, know yourself. That is the key to everything.
I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. Today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. And so the Justice Minister is now back to life, but the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. And here's Lynn. Apparently, our lady detective is the present cause of those furrows.
Look, detective. He was sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wants to be executed.
But there was no evidence. All they had was his own confession.
But it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective. Stay back! I told you I don't want anybody coming near me.
Mr. Minister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in the case tonight.
What?
So please, just give me a little more time.
I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped.
Huh?
Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment.
But
when he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out. Tonight.
No. But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. So why did you sign the order all of a sudden?
Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it. There wasn't any oral involved.
Lynn looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal. Like this. Like this. Rick, there you are! It sounds like the minister's being very stubborn. That's right. He is stubborn. He's stubborn. That's a little... You're going a little far there, Lynn. What, do you have stub burnout? Ouch. Stub burn. That's a Tales of Zestiria joke. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all. The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight. And he has a very good reason for it. A good reason? I told Lynn what I learned about the kidnapping. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter? No, we know that it's fake. We were there. Just because we rewind it doesn't mean we forgot that it was a sham. Apparently. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. But still. That's still no reason to hurry forward. Wait, I was just doing Rick's voice. That's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution. Why don't you just go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then?
I can hear you. I'm only like 12 feet away.
The poor man, I hate to do that to him. Oh, by the way, do you think you could carry me? Oh, right, sure, not very handy, is it, having no legs? Don't pick up the fucking sword, you fool! He's gonna think you're gonna kill him.
Don't come any closer! What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it?
Oh, this? Pay no attention to this. It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it.
By the way, I can also hear the ghosts because I died. Please answer me if this is a silly question. Were you talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right?
Are you talking about me?
Ah! No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It is nothing but a dream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Don't you remember me?
My dream is talking to me.
So now I'm a dream, eh? Row, row, row your boat. Mr. Minister, we know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again. But you're super, super divorced, so you might not see her again anyway. Your medicine, your medicine.
Grah, grah, I already drank it all.
Actually, this is probably just a heart attack because I drank all that medicine. Drank. I mean, is that... I guess it's not really drinking.
Oh, what am I to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. If he isn't executed tonight, my daughter, my Emily.
But what if the execution isn't the right thing to do? Come on, Lynn, if you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again. What can I do then? I have an idea. We have to do something about that kidnapping. Until we do that, it'll be impossible to get to the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping. Like perhaps that there's nobody there, in the only way I know how. By going into the telephone. To Yin Megami Tensei. I really should pay the kidnapper's hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble, so I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. Cleared Chapter 10. Save? Yeah, but I will keep playing. I got one more chapter in me. 12, 13, 14. It's a lot. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Jowd to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. So I'm paying the kidnapper's hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. For example, that she is at home in bed, and Beauty is just kind of sitting there. I don't remember my voice either, but I'm gonna do this. Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, Beauty. But that's okay, that's what I love about you. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Yes, yes, always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There, see that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. I don't see it. Yes, a wry smile. So is Emily in there? I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. Duty. You're on guard duty. That's the one. All right, I'll dream of you until you return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guest? I will, Beauty. I was just taking a little breather. All right, little lady, let me open that trunk for you. Beauty. Looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped, and something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of déjà vu. I've seen something like this before. Yeah, it looks a lot like the birthday room that's set up underneath the police headquarters. Is that right? Taking something precious to manipulate others. So that's what kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? There it is. Now then, time to see just how the Justice Minister's little girl is doing before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Okay, we got a door. Yeah, this is exactly the... Decoration. Okay, this one can swing. Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I get the urge to send something flying with it. Those ghost tricks are kind of addictive. Maybe I make this burn a little hotter. And then the fire starts... Yeah, I'm about to sneeze, excuse me for a second. Probably one more after that. Can I, oh. Alright, I'll take it. I can spin the motor faster, or I can jump over here. There's a lot of stuff here. Can I rock the mantle? Not very much. This is one of those things you light with fire, isn't it? As long as there's light in the room, is something like this really necessary? But if something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need another core to reach the trunk and open it. I wonder if I can create a new core. The clock on the clean mantelpiece. It's got a calm clicking. So I want to... Darn. I can't reach my destination from here. That's okay. That's okay, I have a plan. Oh, I can't go back. Really? Oh wait, yeah, no, I just need it to be spinning. I need it to have spun. Spin faster. Roll the ball. Now, this is not gonna light anything anymore. So I just gotta launch the ball. Oh, come on. Now this will push the thing back up. No, it won't. I was sort of hoping. I can fire the party popper. That caught a thing. Huh. Just my imagination. Just my imagination. That's all I have to say. If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. But looking at that streamer go spinning round and round. Now, how can I make use of that? I think I know. Do I need to also do this? That'll wake him again, but this creates a path of fire. Just my imagination. That's all he has to say. What an amazing, simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. The question is, how can I use it to my advantage? I spin. Okay, it doesn't stay. But I know what I've got to do here. I cannot get on that. Which means I got to go the whole darn way back. I'm not sure if I need this sconce turned or not. But I do know... Come on, baby. That did not do it. When the flame gets really big like this, for some reason I get the urge to burn something. Unfortunately, everything is just out of the flame's reach. Okay. Oh. Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. We wait for it to die down, then burn brighter. And while it's burning brighter... I couldn't reach it! Okay, wait, I'm just gonna try again. Oh, it's just an on and off. Okay. That makes things a little easier. Spin it faster. Okay, now it has caught fire and it's gonna light that thing. And now when I lift the streamer, it's gonna put the streamer on fire. Every time. And when the streamer lights on fire, it'll go up and light the candle. And when that happens, I don't know what. Oh, it burns the thing and it drops the mantelpiece. Of course. Just my imagination. This guy's oblivious. I should probably wait for him to fall asleep. Open the trunk. What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is... Not Emily, right? Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? Maybe? Just my imagination. Look! What's with the fun book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on the lady's face. That's not even the same voice. Like I said, always keep a smile on the lady's face. I wanted to treat our guest well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister. Yes, cute little lady? More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Have I been kidnapped? She should have the music box, right? Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. This house is where I used to live. What? Huh? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here at this old girl's house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Mommy wants milky. Oh, of course. Now you be a good girl while I'm gone. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. This dilapidated place was Camila's old house. What's going on here? Yeah, so, I mean, my interpretation of the plot so far is that she is, she's living with Lynn. Presumably, she's related to the, what's the word? I'm assuming. Maybe I'm wrong. The guy he killed. But what he is not, as far as I can tell, or she is not Emily. So they got the wrong girl. What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? I helped her out of Lynn's apartment. She didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her. Wow, that is quite a plot twist. If that's in fact what happened. I better ask her what happened. I should have looked at her book. Oh, I still can. Examine the book. A book. I wonder what the little lady's reading tonight. She should be able to hear me. An exciting adventure story, maybe? Although she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Oh, Missile saved her. Missile? Maybe? I'm sorry. I'm not Mick. My name's Rick. I know they're very similar. Rick? My name is Camila. Camila, so it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I can hardly tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead, but unfortunately they can hear my blue text. The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world, but I didn't. You can relax. You're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of. You do. Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Oh, I see. I had interpreted her saying, Missile, is that you? As Missile having saved her, but maybe that's not the case. It might be the lamp. It might be Ray, who I'm still extremely suspicious of. Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? She heard that too. Sure, go ahead. Ricky? Go ahead, Ricky. Maybe Dick. Because it's got to sound a little derogatory, right? Sure, go ahead, Dick. Dick, eh? Ahem. Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? The park where your father was killed? Temsick Park. Kismet Park. Maybe? That looks intentional, but I don't know. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah, Lynn always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Temsick Park, eh? What am I going to do? Lynn's gonna be so mad. She is? How come? Because I left it there. The music box in the park. That's right, the music box. That has the secret to everything. That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage and some ghost rigs. Guess where it was? In the ceiling. I don't know where. I'll pretend I don't know. She heard that. You know. You don't have to humor me. Oops. So what happened to that music box? I hid it in the bushes at the park just before it happened. Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did well. So the music box is in the park. I'd better let Lynn know. But first, this is your old house? Yep. This is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynn and Missile. Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yup. She's a detective, you know. She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the justice minister? My father is gone. Gone. Maybe he passed away. Or maybe she's talking about the protagonist of Hunter x Hunter. No, that's not it. My dad. He's going to die, and it's all because of me. Oh. What? What? What do you mean, because of me? Why would you say that? It's called an execution. Yeah, okay. I was slightly off. My dad is a detective. No way. Don't tell me your father is Detective Jowd. That's right. What in the world? 5 years ago, something really bad happened. That makes way more sense than what I was thinking. "5 years ago, something really bad happened, like a scary dream. But it wasn't a dream." 5 years ago, that murder case. It was Mom's birthday that day. That explains the accoutrement. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. Not the contraption. Nothing good ever comes from a contraption. I'm home, Camila. Why is it dark? Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh no. Uh-oh. Duck. That is traumatizing. Mom!
What was that noise?
I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. I know that contraption, and I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message. Gotta be in the bottom 5 birthdays. Yeah. So, Jowd is taking the fall. I don't want to spoil Ace Attorney, but this is very, very similar to an Ace Attorney plot. Jowd's taking the fall because he knows that if he denies it, the evidence is going to point back to his daughter. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it. This is also unbelievably tragic. Definitely down there with Gina Chambers from Undead Unluck for like worst birthdays. I can't believe it. This is Rick. This little lady is Detective Jowd's daughter. I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world.
Maybe we'd better stop talking. It's too dangerous. Dick, you're not gonna talk to me anymore? I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but I'm gonna rescue you now. Just hold on a little longer, alright? Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Dick. I'm back with the milk. With Mommy's milk. What took you so long? I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, Mommy. But it's late and all the shops are closed. We're leaving this place right now. What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet here? Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. I don't like this one bit. We have to run around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal. Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong. All right, as you wish, Beauty. I feel it. I sense something here in this room. So they got rid of the gun. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. Next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. All right, we're leaving. All right, get back in the suitcase, little lady. Not the book. That's evidence, bro. You left behind evidence. You absolute fool. I wasn't in the book. I was in her core. I was in her core, game. You cheat. You're cheating me. All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady's gone now, leaving me with a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynn know about all this? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. With some of that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Did the kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? She might. And she might have something to do with why Camilla came back to life. Because it would make sense that she wouldn't want her ransom to die. But I don't know if it was her or just someone she's connected to. Oh, that was a chapter. I guess that was 30 minutes, but... Should I do one more? Why not? The night is young. Chapter 12. 6 chapters left. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camila, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the justice minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. Ring, ring. Hello, it's me. I told Lynn what I had found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the justice minister's daughter who had been abducted.
that the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old justice minister. I think the stupid part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. There's no way it could be just coincidence. And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. You should have been able to hear the whole conversation. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
How can I believe in you? I'm a realist.
Please! If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and...
I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer.
She won't?
It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
If she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter?
That's a good point. Hoo-wee! That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Miss me, baby? Inspector Cabanela. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. Nice lunch. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Detective Jowd? Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. You should probably tell him his daughter's been kidnapped. I know that doesn't really change anything. Then yeah, the music's very fun. Very groovy. Lynn, please, don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye. Lynn doesn't really know that Jowd is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and the kidnapping are real threats, and time marches on. I'll gather information and see if I can think of something. This all relates back to me somehow. I just know it. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanela, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Ha ha ha! Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think You only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? She's cooking. She's cooking. So were all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record and your spotless jacket? Your spotless coat? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby.
That's enough, Lynn.
Oh, sorry, that's enough, Lynn. But Detective Jowd, I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But... Let's see. What's up, dude?
My poor Emily. Is she alright?
Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camila.
Why is a dream talking to me in my head again?
Wait a minute. Amelie? Could that be the Amelie next door? Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door.
No, not me. My wife. It's, complicated.
Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart, what with him being so busy. Yeah, I bet you're right.
Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head.
According to what I heard, Emily was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her. But Emily didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever. Huh. And so the kidnappers grabbed Camila by mistake instead? Apparently, Emily and Camila are about the same age. The kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camila to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. Oh, right. You asked her to bring the music box. Camila, I should tell you that that's still in the park. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping. Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution tonight. Ha ha ha! I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camila.
What? Camila.
This song's a banger too. I checked it out for myself. I'm positive.
No, it can't be.
And by the way, Camila told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camila herself. What? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camila won't have to suffer anymore after tonight.
Except that her dad will be dead, whom she loves. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't gonna end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain in this execution is going to ease is yours. Is it true? What Camila said? Why don't you tell us what you know?
To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife, Alma's birthday. We came home from work, and she went in first. bang.
Mom! Mom!
What was that noise? I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. Why do you keep the gun loaded on the wall? That's my only question. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camila. Just the two of them. So the little lady's mother died right in front of her.
Oh my. That's so horrible.
Camila told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. Yeah. I had my suspicions. An impossible move. Could it have been... Okay. New theory, Ray is the guy Jowd killed. Right? I think that's a reasonable theory. Or, if not Ray, somebody. The guy that Jowd killed is a ghost. And he got his revenge with a little Rick, with a little ghost Rick. I suspect it could be Ray, just because I'm so but I still don't know how the blue people are involved. It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I've convinced everybody of. Even me. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Beauty? Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. The kidnappers who abducted Camila knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Jowd. There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Camila was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Oh, that was Lynn. The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right, that was an antique gun I'd had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? It spun. It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around to light the cake. And the popper. Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it to spin. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. An antique loaded gun, yeah, you know, stranger things have happened, I guess. All I knew was I had to protect Camila. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. What's the adjustment you made? What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course. The gun, eh? Come to think of it. Yeah. I noticed that it wasn't at the scene.
There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption, but one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. So that gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it. I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean... And that detective still thinks it's a music box. So that's what was in the box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police, my own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I was all done, I turned myself in. Did he shoot his wife's dead body? Is that the implication? Hi, Frey. You are late, but you have arrived. Thank you for coming. Late or otherwise, I'm happy to see you. I hope you're doing well and having a good night. We've just learned some horrid stuff, some truly tragic happenings, and a truly nefarious contraption. I was saying, nothing good ever comes from a contraption. Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course. In that case, there's still time. Still time? Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You've been surviving? What's been cooking in Ghost Town? Okay. Yeah, a lot of Ricks. We've got a lot of Ricks happening. So my theory is I can't open up the thing. I think the guy that Jowd killed in the park became a ghost. I think I'm giving it like a 60% likelihood that he's Ray. And he got his revenge on Dowd by tricking Amelie's contraption. Obviously not certain of that, and I still have some question marks. Principally, why are the Blue Man group involved, and what is Rick's particular involvement? I'm assuming, I don't know. I don't assume anything about Rick. I guess if I were to hazard a guess, I don't know. Jowd, not Dowd. Sorry, I played Dishonored recently. Jowd was saying just a minute ago that he assumed, up until tonight, he didn't assume that there was any ghostly stuff going on at the crime. If we ignore that he said that, we could think that he maybe did suspect some ghostly business and like went to Rick as like a supernatural investigator or something. But I mean, I still think Rick wanted to be killed. I think he asked Lynn to kill him so that he would become a ghost and would be able to solve the crime. But I don't know why, and I still have no idea why the blue people are blue. And also why they're doing what they're doing. And you didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And of course, little Camila didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Camila's sake. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Detective Jowd. Lynn, where is that music box now? In Temsek Park. Camila left it there. That gun is important evidence. You'd better go pick it up. Yes, sir. I'll go right now.
Excuse me, the hell you will. You're still a wanted criminal, and I'm right here with the guards.
Rick, take care of Detective Jowd. Whoa, front-facing Lynn jump scare. Have we seen this sprite? And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. And yet again, I say easy enough for you to say.
Easy to say, easy to do, but it's not easy, well maybe for you.
He's just letting her go, huh?
What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate.
A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you, baby. Then I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I hadn't thought of it before, but the fact... it's kind of obvious, but like... Cabanella's like, oh, my perfectly white coat exemplifies my clean record, my perfectly clean record. Meanwhile, Dowd's got this painter's smock on it, so he's like, oh yeah, I don't mind getting spots all over myself. He's willing to take the blame for crimes he didn't commit. Sort of obvious symbolism in the character design, even though it does make Jowd look very stupid. I want to save Camila in more ways than one, and that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. Ha! What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in?
The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement.
You jerk. After I saved your life. As you wish, Your Excellency.
Please don't bow down to me. And especially not that low.
I love a good deep lunge. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up?
I'll do it, sir.
Would you be so kind?
Yes, sir.
And I'll pop a squat right here in my special chair. The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it'll be meaningless if Jowd or Camila dies. Gotta do something about the kidnapping. Somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here. Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped, or just like a human being. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister, so I'll go to his mom's house. Or his wife's house. Her mom's house. Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever going to answer the phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right, but a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying?
I'm saying is only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost.
Yes?
I have to admit I don't like depending on others, but you're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, detective. No pressure, right? For these past 5 years, Camila is the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. The key to getting the justice minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. Is there a way?
I think so.
Excuse me, Mr. Minister.
I can't hear you, la 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 la.
I'm sure you heard everything we've been saying. Are you telling me you don't believe any of it?
Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you, but there's somebody else whom I trust even less.
Oh yeah? Who's that?
Me? I can't explain your existence. It's not normal, but I'm pretty abnormal myself. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination, a delusion. Would you listen to a delusion?
To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I got the bit about you not trusting me, though.
Good.
No, I don't want to go into him. I want to go into the phone. And then I'm gonna dial the telephone. Wait, hold on. What's Rick saying? Well, hanging around here won't change anything. Got 10 minutes before the prison van shows up. If I could just do something about the kidnapping in those 10 minutes. Telephone lines are my only hope. Ladies' red apartment is the obvious place. I'm just gonna hop around and see if there's anything fun going on. I haven't been doing that enough because like I want to make progress. But one thing about Ace Attorney games, or I should say Shoot Takumi games, is that sometimes you get little things. What's the matter, Ray? Taking a break? Haha, I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I'm apparently starting to lose my strength. What? Let me ask you for one favor first, if you don't mind. There's a small creature who needs your powers. You're talking about the little lady, aren't you? She holds a clue to that which you seek. Maybe she holds the key, that little lady. I encourage you to lend her your strength. How do you know all this? You'll find out soon enough. I don't know if you can do it. Yeah, I'm not certain he's the guy. He's the dead guy. I'm just suspicious of him. I think he's evil. Hurry along now. There's no time to waste. And I don't know who else he could be. Because I don't know that ghosts just last indefinitely. In fact, I think they don't. Okay, I'm going. Line set doesn't seem to be working. I can't go there. That doesn't work either. This is where I want to go. That's where I am. Let's just hop around. Let's just do a little bit of like seeing if there's anything fun. Entrance to the nearly deserted, dimly lit park. Hey, look at that. The detective is back. Camila! Without knowing the situation, this scene would look pretty suspicious. I assume I can't go anywhere. Super's office. So it was down here? Looks like the old pigeon guy decided to go somewhere else. There's something very off about this place. Old dusty junk side by side with well-maintained equipment. Anyway, it doesn't look like things are going to change here much for a while. Yeah, I just want to look around. This is like next to the junkyard, right? Yeah, and it's where they set up a simulation of the crime scene. Well, let's go to the chicken kitchen. Guess this restaurant never sleeps.
matter where I come here, when I come here, there are never any customers. That's not true. We came here once and there were 3 customers. I guess I better be on my way too. He's just lying, you know? He's just... I kind of don't want to go back to these guys because if they talk, it's gonna hurt my throat.
The chief is on his way over here.
What's he want to come for now?
Well, because the death row inmate escaped, of course.
Oh, I'd hate to be in your shoes right now, Bailey. You're in charge after all.
Arr! Me? Oh, why did I ever have to become a prison guard? I never would have taken a job like this if I knew the prisoners might escape.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Yes, I know, right? It is unbelievable.
I wonder, is there like anything else here that's going on? Looks like things are back to normal here. He's still jamming out. Spikey's making that horrible noise, same as ever. Condemned convict Detective Jowd is out. Painted a big dog. Oh, he's missing though. He's fell asleep. As is the curry lover who's dreams of curry, same as ever. Time will soon be locked away from me as well. I can't waste what I have left. I'd better get going. Mortuary.
Did you hear he escaped?
Yeah, we're supposed to repair this thing by the time they catch him again. But I wonder why he escaped. I heard Detective Jowd wanted the death penalty.
Right, and it's not like he had the time to change his mind. It's not like him to change his mind, excuse me. I inserted a few words in there that weren't in there. Maybe on this final night of his, he just got a voice in his head or something. Maybe it told him to run. Are they talking about me?
What kind of voice do you think it was? You know, something evil. Like a devil or a demon or something. I picture something with a pointy head wearing sunglasses.
Does he know?
Something like that.
They are talking about me. Can they see me? Alright. We gotta go back to the guard room. See, these are fun little things. This is why I like doing this, you know? Basement. I don't even remember where this is. Oh, this is just I sense somebody's presence in this dimly lit place. It's Mr. Pigeon Man.
Tonight is probably our last chance. Tonight is. If come here tonight, he does not. Starting to get to me, the silence is.
This old man is apparently waiting for somebody. He played knick-knack on his shoe. The only thing waiting for me is the end of my existence. Yeah, so he set up a whole simulation of the crime scene, and he knew about the gun. Unless Jowd was the one who set this up, but I don't think so, because Jowd wanted to hide the evidence of the gun. So Pigeon Man here knows something he shouldn't. So does he have contact with the ghost? Who spun the Cupid? Special investigation. much to consider. Guess the chief went out. He didn't even put on his shoes. Did something happen? Well, a criminal went missing. A convict. A death row inmate. I found a photograph. Someone I used to know. Not like the restaurant is closed. Where's the chef? It's just not the same without his singing. Guess I can come back later if I want to hear him singing again. Alright. 2 more, and then we'll progress. Maybe the chef is a... The chef is a rat! Nothing here, same as before. Guess I don't need to come back here anymore, unless I ever feel the urge to look at this moon again.
And the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie.
Scene of tragedy is once again sealed in silence. The tragedy 5 years ago and the tragedy tonight. I wonder where the little lady is now. If only I could put a smile back on her face before the day dawns.
That's a me, Mario.
But I won't find the answers here. Better follow my own leads. Well, we had 10 minutes before the van arrives, and we wasted probably 7 or 8 of them. But now we can go back. I'm just giving myself a little handicap. Okay, Emily's still there. Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way, and I bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too. Mistaken-ridden? I don't think that's grammatical. Oh, that's the chapter? Oh. Well. I guess this is a good time to call it. We did 10, 11, and 12 tonight. These 2 were pretty short. Which means we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe there's like an epilogue. Unclear to me if this is 5 or 6, but we are nearly there. I have normally been doing 2 chapters a stream. This one got 3, so I could conceivably be done in 3 more streams. Maybe even 2 if they keep being kind of short. I just got 444 tricks. I have not been getting these extra avert the final things. I did just get this one tonight, but I didn't get it in the secret room. I did not lead the way outside without failing. That's crazy. The whole way? I mean, these are just like replays, right? I'm gonna spoil myself. I almost read that. I did see something that said nail it on the first try. I don't know what that refers to. But I guess when I have to do something, I'll I'll do my very best to nail it on the first try. That's a really, really, really sad song by the Felice Brothers called Nail It on the First Try. And I thought of it today when we were in the room, when we were swinging the curtain across. Because the first line of that song is, pull the curtain aside. Right here. When we had to go across the curtain, I said, pull the curtain aside. I need a straight shot at the sky. I've never been so scared in my life. Then again, I've never died. I think I'm gonna nail it on the first try. Let's see if there's anyone to rate. Thanks so much for watching. Let's do a good old-fashioned Critter Vision raid. Their raccoons are out in force, and I want to, since Sam just mentioned my favorite movie, Raccacoonie, I want to go see some raccoons. You guys Raccacoonie fans? I love when the raccoon makes the food, makes the dinner. He cooked the pizza. Bye.